For high school basketball teams, this is their last chance. There's no turning back and only a choice remains. You take the blue map and your story ends with a championship, or you take the red map and start planning your way back. In the first game of the day, it's Mars Hill Bible playing in their first title game since 2005. Squaring up with Cold Springs, the Eagles had an early edge on Mars Hill, doubling their score in the first period as they went up 18-9. But the Panthers got loose in the second. Cadence Rolston was a problem in the paint with 11 points and 9 boards, and 7th grader Bell Hill went off, finishing with a game-high 27 points and taking home MVP honors at just 13 years old. Emma Kate Wright also helped shoot the ship back to the Shoals with her 16 points. The Eagles led by 12 in the first, but trailed by 22 at the final buzzer as Mars Hill brings the blue map back to Florence for the 8th time in program history with the 69-47 win.
You see the work and the tears some days, and what they put on that floor every day and what we ask of them. These girls, they showed up every time we asked them to show up. And I'm so thankful for this for them.
Up in 3A, the Clements Colts are appearing in just their second ever state championship game, and Colts head coach Shane Childress is always bringing it with the crazy shirts. The only thing standing in their way today, the Trinity Wildcats, a team still searching for their first blue map. Early on, it was Shakari Bailey taking advantage of the open space in the lane. On the fast break, Taylor Farah skips it across the paint to Bailey, and it's up and in. The hoop and the harm as the Colts collab gives Clemens some separation. And they'd hit their stride as Leah Childress steps back and puts the Colts up 6, netting a game-high 15. Trinity trailed all game but never gave up. The Wildcats entered the fourth down 6 and kept pushing, taking over with a 23-point period, holding off the Colts 52-48 to win their first title. And wrapping up the early slate, it's the Plainview Bears attempting to go back-to-back in 3A with a win over Midfield. Luke Smith helped the Bears get started, fighting hard to finish with a game-high 18 points, but the Pats were causing problems. Demarion Baldwin was hard to contain, leading Midfield with 17 points, while his teammate Shannon Jones added 11, helping the Pats take a lead into the break. But the reigning champs wanted nothing more than to stay on top. Smith turned in an MVP performance, keeping Plainview in the game. The Bears would roar back with a strong third and put it away in the fourth as Levi Brown knocks it down, a huge 3 to put the Bears up 4 late.
When he threw it to me, we've worked for it all year. That's what we practiced. So, I knew it was going in when I shot it.
Midfield had one last shot with 1.1 on the clock. Jones puts it up and almost has it, but it was too late anyway. The Bears go back-to-back, 40-37.
There's just so many people that do what they can to help us win. There's not a lot of ego. I'm sure we have some problems, ups and downs like everyone else, but at the end of the day, it's about winning. And these guys play with a love for one another and a passion to pursue the state championship.
Lots of blue maps still up for grabs. Be sure to join us at 10 for more action from the BJCC. In Birmingham, Max Coham, Way 31 Sports.